Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. How is everyone doing this lovely, lovely, lovely evening? I hope that you had a beautiful day. I hope that everything you have done up until this point during the course of the day was amazing. I'm going to check to see if I'm buffering or anything of that nature. So far, so good. Hey, Josh, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. You are the first person here. And I believe this is your first time here as well. So, welcome, and I thank you for joining me. Um, I just want to remind everyone to hey, Tanya, to share, subscribe, and please turn on your notification bells. And if possible, give me a something. Can be up or down. I like to say something because I prefer you to give me a genuine thumbs, however you decide, not something versus me telling you what to do. So I thank you guys for joining me. And looks like I'm not buffering. So this morning, guess what, guys? We're back again, right? We haven't been in this place in a long time, right? Been gymming it out, been traveling all over, going all over. I'm so glad though, because you guys get to experience other things besides me being here. So I woke up this morning, then I went to work. Everything went well. I did a lot today, even though it was very quiet at the job. I did a lot. I got a lot accomplished, and I feel like I did something. And then after work, I went to the gym. So I just came back from the gym. I didn't sweat at all, so I don't know what that is all about. I rarely sweat these days. Ooh, that's bitter. So, of course, I'm drinking. This isn't green tea. This is my lime water that I've been letting sit ferment. So, I don't know if it ever goes stale. I need to find out. But it's definitely good to remove mucus in your body. So, consider trying it out if you have allergies or if, hey, Beth Collins, welcome to Hello World. Consider using it if you have mucus or any type of you know, um, sinus issues or whatever. Hey, the plain truth. What's going on? Welcome to Hello World. I think I know who this is. I don't know though. But thank you for coming. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I haven't seen you in a long time because I haven't really been on the YouTube. I've been trying to focus on growing, be the difference. And in doing that, I haven't been on YouTube often. And plus, you guys know I don't get notifications. So, like, that's the crazy thing. Unless I type in people's names, I never get the notifications. So, forgive me if I haven't seen you in a while. The plain truth, or maybe you haven't been on. I'm not sure. Um, but I appreciate you stopping by. So, anyway, this leads me to where we are right now at this very moment. What are you doing with your life? Um, what are you doing with your life? See, I paused right there because I'm trying to cherish that breath, that moment, because I'm never going to get it back. So the more you can use this for yourself too, the more I conservatively enjoy the mere breath that I take in and exhale out, the more I'm enjoying life. Because life doesn't have to allow us to breathe normal or to breathe at all. So, what are you doing with your life? Are you enjoying your life? Are you just living, just letting time pass and just wishing and hoping that something different will happen? Well, I hope after tonight you consider taking those breaths a little more seriously, enjoying them a little more seriously, enjoying the skin that covers your soul and the blood that it also covers, the veins, the nerves, the very things that we don't realize could be detrimental sometimes. Not all of us. Some of us don't realize. There's so many people that have so many different ailments. Maybe you have a lot of ailments. Maybe you don't. I don't know. And I don't need to know. But what I do need to relay is that no matter what stage of life you have, try to enjoy it as much as you can with as much strength as you have. Because there might be a time when you turn around and look at yourself and be like, man, 10 years just flew by and I didn't enjoy not one moment. That's just painful for me to even imagine that that could be a possibility for somebody. Hi, Julia H. How are you? Rosie, what's going on? Welcome to Hello World. What's up, Truth? I mean, Trooper 69. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Rosie, I haven't seen you in a while either. And Julia, I think this is your first time here, so welcome. Hi, Patty D. How are you? Pitbull, what's going on, my friend? How are you? I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a while. Hi, Blue Grill and Grass. How are you? I mean, Bass. See, that's why I just don't even pronounce all of the words. What up, Tatted Hearts? I haven't seen you in a long time either. I guess it's because you are building your bank account and you're not allowing one moment to go by without cherishing it. Hi, Hicks. How are you? Welcome to Hello World. So, what are you doing with your life? Right? Okay, maybe you don't have direction. Maybe you truly don't have a direction for where your life goes. Because I think it happens to all of us at some point in our lives where we're just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know who I am. I don't know. I don't know what's left, what's right, what's underneath, what's on top of me. I have no idea. I have no clue. I think we all hit that moment sometimes and during the course of our life. But the way to find direction is to slow down, stop. Maybe just stop for a moment and just say, you know what? Because I can't get a grip and everything is just spiraling out, maybe I need to stop. Maybe I just need to enjoy the moment. Because if you stop long enough, you'll see the beauty. And I think once you can appreciate the simple things, that confusing moment that you may have in your life will start to figure itself out. Because that's your way of taking your hands off of the controls, off the reins, off of the udder or the rotor. And you're saying, you know what? I absolutely don't know how to steer this thing called life, but I need help. And I'm going to allow somebody to help me. Life first. Someone sent me something earlier about taking care of yourself. How many of us take care of ourselves? Maybe at least one time or first. Hi, Pat D's. How are you? I've been just taking care of me, stepping away from it. Okay. All right. I like that, GW. Yes. Hi, how are you? Tilder. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, but I appreciate you. Hey, Tim. How are you? What up, Texas Maid? How are you? I didn't see Powwow come in here, but if she is in here, holla. But what about it? How many of us take time to put ourselves first? And I'm not just saying to be selfish and put yourself first, but to think and consider that you are as worthy of a human being as the people that we sometimes worship, or even not even worship, but that we look to and say, oh man, If only I could, or how amazing their life must be. You have no idea. Nor do you need to worry or wonder what's going on behind someone else's door. Unless they make it known to you, then it can be your concern. But otherwise, don't worry about it. Worry about putting yourself first, putting your needs in a position to actually be activated and to actually do actions, to show that the mark that you're supposed to make in this life is being made. That imprint is being made. Your little DNA is being sprung or spun into the atmosphere. That little piece of you that's bringing joy to so many other people that you may know or not know. So, you know how I always say what you do today produces what tomorrow will bring. So, what are you doing right at this very moment that's going to produce something that you appreciate tomorrow? What will you do? What are you doing? Right? Because if we don't do our little self reflections, our trying to figure out why am I doing the things that I do? If it's something good, then continue to do it. If it's something bad, why am I repeating the same behavior over and over again? Stop and figure it out. And we'll realize that sometimes some of it stems from a little jealousy that we really don't need to have. Because jealousy, right? What if you found out that the people or persons that you may be jealous of have it worse than you? What if that one little shining moment is all they have to cling to, but you want to take that away from them? You don't know. So, what are you doing today for your own life? GW is trying to get his stuff together. What are you guys doing? Hey, Turtle Trader, how are you? What are you doing? I find it amazing how, and I'm guilty of this too, right? I find it amazing how sometimes we get caught up in things that just don't even matter, things that don't produce anything positive for your own self, for your own self worth. How do we get caught up in that stuff? Imagine if the foremost thought in all of our minds was what I'm doing today is going to equate to something better tomorrow. Would you then spend more quality time building up what you expect for tomorrow? If you say yes, then start building up your expectations right now so that they will happen tomorrow. And then more and more, the next day, the day after that, the day after that. Sooner or later, months and years go by and you've been on this, wow, my journey is dope path. I think a lot of times we just need to remember that it's a race for the intellectual. It's not a sprint. It's like a marathon for the intellectual. Because the more you think, the slower you speak, the wiser you become. You don't even have to show your wisdom to anybody because it's just going to flow. So, what are you doing with your life right now? You know, okay, so another person that I've been talking to, told me, a while back how people aren't that great. But now their whole mood has changed because their perspective on the expectations that they have for people has shifted. They no longer expect what they think. They allow the person or people to be who they are. Therefore, there's no disappointments. Maybe that's how we need to be sometimes in our lives with different people. If you don't expect anything, you just allow someone to live their life the way they think is best, even if it's not the best. A person will not change unless they want to change. So all that wishing and hoping and wondering and desiring and pushing and pulling and prodding for someone to do something different that is detrimental to themselves is not going to work unless they see that it's a detriment to themselves. It's not a race for the physical, but it's a race for the intellectual. So where your mind will go, if you allow it to grow, you'll see, you'll see those days of confusion and wondering, what if, what am I supposed to do? Why am I bored? Why do I feel this way? Why do I not feel connected? Those days will come to a minimal. GW saying some good stuff right here. Hey, Jennifer Hayes, you'll never find. I see Octavia is here. Octavia in his house. What up, Anna? Hi, Destination. How are you? Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Well, it's not always that, GW. Haters gonna hate. I used to believe that statement, but I feel like it's this way. Remember when I was telling you guys that the next time somebody does something like stupid, oh, let's say, for example, a troll, right? A troll comes around, right? And starts doing things that are dumb. Maybe we should turn around and start laughing and be like, that was so funny. Oh my goodness. See, GW, I believe haters are just people who are trying to grab for attention any way they can, anyhow, and any way they can, not realizing that they're hurting and making themselves look even more dumb, for lack of any other word I can use. I feel bad for them. I really do. Unless a person is given a true reason as to why they need to avoid another person and keep them out of their lives, those people need more help than you. GW, can you believe that? The people that hate on you need more help than you emotionally. Isn't that crazy? But it's the truth. Because in their mind, they have no idea what's going on in their own emotions. They're having a catastrophic or a category 10 emotional basket case thing going on in them. And all they can do is just, GW, I need you, but I don't know how to say I need you. I'm just gonna, try to pull your strings or pull all this and that and the other to make you go crazy. And then I can laugh and feel like, yes, I'm not by myself on this boat, on my island of depression, suppression, loneliness. Can't even figure it out. Now I got you. And then we can all be unhappy together. I feel bad for them. So GW, stay strong. You continue to shine and do what you have to do to be the man that you would like to be for yourself, your daughter, and the rest of your family. Because when you come around, they'll come running back. That is my hope and desire for you. So, guys, what are you doing today? What are you absolutely doing today that's going to show fruit tomorrow. I want it to be just as fast as that tomorrow. Think of something quick. What can you do today that's going to make tomorrow better? Yes, I know. Be positive. Go to bed early. Eat some fruit. And I'm speaking to myself because look, guys, I'm not even ashamed. I'm not even ashamed. This is sitting right here, bag already split open. Bag split open. And I'm talking about eat fruit to you guys. I'm talking to myself too. It's a battle. It's a battle and a struggle because it seems the more I think about it, the more I'm like, why? I keep on eating sugary substance. And I'm like, why? And then people are telling me, the bad side. And I don't think that they're trying to do anything bad. Well, you always exercise and you're healthy. So you'll be all right if you eat that. Don't worry about it. In the meantime, they have no idea that diabetes runs rampant in my family. But yet it's okay because I'm thin and I exercise a lot to eat sugary products. I mean, I know they did not intend to say that to make me feel any better, but I know what I have to do. Apply that to your own life. I am going to eat them wafers. Psh, sorry. Turtle Trader, proverb, doing nice things for your enemies they do not understand is like pouring hot coals on their head. Absolutely. It absolutely is. Because they get all confused, like, what? I just don't see it coming. Like, why are you being nice to me? But also, here's the thing, just to add on to what Turtle Trader said, don't do it to be spiteful. Do it, find a purity in your heart to say, you know what? Despite all of the problems that you have and are giving me, I genuinely want to do this for you. Do you know that right there will elevate you so high? That's where you win. Not just to do it because it's going to make them feel bad, but to do it because in deep inside your heart, you truly want to do this. You truly want to see them change for the better. So do that proverb, but remember your intent and the reason as to why you're doing it. It's got to be pure. If it's not pure, then you're only going to get mad for that yourself because they're not even going to understand you're trying to do the hot coals and they'll just be like, oh, thank you. And then still treat you like trash. But if the heart is saying, no, you may be winning this battle of making me feel defeated, but at the end of the day, I truly want the best for you. Do you know how hard that is for any human being, including myself sometimes? Are you crazy to really turn around to somebody and be like, okay, you hate me, but all right. That's right. Look at what GW's saying. He's saying a big statement. He's stepping forward, being the man that he needs to be and shine like a bright star every day, like tomorrow is going to be the last day. And he's calling forth everybody in this chat. Yes, 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 yes. This is a man who is not going to allow any of the current situations in his life to hold him back. Do you see that, guys? GW wants us to elevate ourselves to that same standard. If you guys have been in the chat when he was on the panel, GW is trying to get his skills up in his reading. He's trying to get his skills up and being able to work again. He's trying to get his skills up so he can get his daughter back. And guys, after all of the things that he's been through in his life, the strokes, right? You had a stroke, right? All of the physical ailments that he's had to deal with. all of the loss, all, vision, he still is going to aim for higher heights. That is dope. And that is something worth considering. He's showing us mad love. I don't have to say another word. Will you take up that challenge that GW just put, no matter what is going on in your life that's preventing you to be and to understand what you do, no matter what? Are you willing to sacrifice a little bit of time for yourself, so that you can become elevated in yourself first? Because what can you do for someone else if you are still broken, hot mess? How can you be a shoulder for someone to lean on if your shoulders are like an oily, slippery ice slope? Soon as they go like that, they just slide right off. You know what I'm saying? You can't help somebody if you yourself haven't even discovered why you are who you are. Take time to get to know who you are. Sometimes it doesn't even take that long. Sometimes all it takes is just for you to meditate and focus for a little bit. You never know, it might just come like that. Look at that. Turtle traders say you got this, GW. I'm going to try my best to be a better person every day. That's what I live for. And I need to consider exactly what I was just saying. Like, I want to make the rest of today show fruit for tomorrow. I need to live like that. I need to have that refreshing course. I need that every single day. I need it, because if I don't, I will lose focus. I will lose track. The ifs, ands, whats, whys will plague you, plague me. And I'll be in that sinking quicksand of, why me? Why not me? Why? What's wrong? Who's going to save me? How can someone save you if you don't even know what you need saving from? Ooh, how can someone save you if you don't even know what you need saving from? What do you need, a band-aid? Do you need a elbow holder? Do you need a heart transplant? Do you need a lung transplant? What do you need? No one can help you unless you know, right? Because then you'll become that broken record that's always saying, I don't know why this, that, and the other keeps happening. Why does that happen? Da 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 da. Because you don't even get it. You did not even give yourself a chance to know. That's the plain truth. Hey, J Dog. J Dog's in his house. What's going on? Welcome. We are overcomers every day. We are overcomers every day. Remember that. My granddaddy always said, if you go up in life to be a bigger place as you're going up, take someone with you. Yeah. So he basically is saying, when you start getting out, when you start elevating, make sure you take somebody with you. What do they say? It's lonely at the top, right? It won't be lonely if you bring some people along. Of course, we have to be selective in who we bring along. But don't go up there by yourself. And then also, if you go by yourself, then you'll believe that you don't need anyone else because you did it all by yourself. You got here by yourself. You needed no one's help. Meanwhile, you were stepping on the very backs of other people to help you get to where you are. And you've forgotten to look down and see, oh my goodness, there is so and so and so and so. I remember when no one believed in me. I remember when I needed $1, so and so, but you've looked up so high and you've forgotten that you have not been or could not be who you are because those people that you left helped you. And guess what? Those same people that you left may never be back around. So as soon as that happens, that foundation that you built is going to go like this. And then when you're going to be like, oh, you have to apologize. Your pride is going to make you say, no, I don't want to apologize and say I shouldn't have left you by yourself. But you're going to have to. Because this time, when you start to build yourself back up, you will start bringing everybody up with you. And you'll realize, hey, what am I doing? I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm helping human nature, humanity to be where it should be. Not yesterday, but today and forward. What up, you sleep? So what are you doing today, guys? Are you listening to enough inspirational things throughout the course of your day? You even know what inspirational stuff is? We're on YouTube, right? Start typing inspirational videos and a ton of information will come up. Start investing time in yourself. You need that pick me up. You can't always get a pick me up when everything else around you is spiraling out. And I mean like outside sources, not necessarily you. Love your enemies. Patty D, as the Bible states, love thy enemies, bless those who curse you, and do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who mistreat you. And then smack them in the face. No, I'm just joking. No, but it's true. That is in the Bible. And guys, that is absolutely hard to do. It is. But when you take pride out of the equation, you can do anything. Imagine that, right? That little thing in us, that little pride. I bet you pride is like a mustard seed. You know how like they say if you believe as small as a mustard seed, you can move mountains. You know, mustard seed is like that big. Like a mustard seed is like that big. It's little. But if you believe just with that, that's pride. That's the size of pride. But yet, it prevents us from doing a lot of things. It puts fear in our lives and our hearts. It helps us divide from each other. It helps us not to approach situations head on. It helps us to avoid. It helps us to think that we're never wrong. That's what pride does. But if you take that out of the equation, you will run to the person or people and be like, hey, I don't know if I offended you, but I feel like maybe what I said could have been a little harsh. Is that true or not? No, it ain't true. Oh, okay. Well, at least that cleared the air for you. How about that task you want to tackle, but you're afraid to because pride won't let you do it? Nah, let go pride. Pride has no substance in your life. Now, there is pride that we should have, like pride in your work, pride in making your bed, pride in, taking care of your body. That's healthy pride. But I'm talking about that pride that just, either shuts your mouth up or makes you look stupid. Yeah, because prideful people end up looking very dumb. I don't know if you noticed. I've noticed. Let me think of an example of a prideful person. Can't think of any. All I can think of as close to pridefulness is kind of what GW said earlier about haters. To me, haters are like prideful because instead of outright working on their problems or issues and asking for help, they do all the extra stuff and they look dumb, don't you think? Build a good foundation and have them also safety net. Yes. Yes, Turtle Trader. You start your day with the Bible. All right. Me too. I do my little devotionals every day. The Daily Bread. You ever heard of Daily Bread, Octavia? I read that every day. I do all different things. I do all different things. I read the Bible. I try to meditate. I try to do everything to keep myself out of harm's way. I really do. I try my best. And honestly, I'm doing a decent job. I feel like I'm doing a decent job, and I'm not trying to be prideful about that. I'm just saying, comparing what it used to be, I think I'm doing a decent job. Cool. I get it every quarter or so. I do it, and I feel like it's a good way to build up. At least something good in your life. So start your day off, guys. However you start your day off, right? So however you start your day off, whether it's praying, whether it's meditating, whether it's burning candles, whatever the case may be, right? Whatever works for you, whatever, you know, thing that you do that you've been doing and is helping you to elevate yourself, continue to do that. Continue to do that. Have moments by yourself. Maybe keep a diary or maybe like give yourself six things that you want to accomplish in that day. Set goals, guys. Right? Like I used to be like, oh, I don't want to write anything. But now I write every day. Set goals. If you remain teachable, steadfast, and not be moved or circumstances, and be that wet piece of clay that can be molded into anything. But if you're a dry piece of clay, you don't learn. Yes. So GW is basically saying, guys, we got to stay moldable. I want to be that wet piece of clay, and I want to be molded so that I can be all that I can be, so I can help somebody else that just can't figure it out at the moment. I don't want to be the end all be all for anybody. I just want to be that little spark of hope for anybody that's in need of it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. So, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing with your life? Ask yourself this quite often, frequently, all the time. What am I doing with my life? Think about the areas that you're not pleased with. We all have areas that we are not pleased with. Kind of figure out what is it that is causing you to not feel pleased in that life, right? Because in that part of your life, right? Because if you can figure it out, it'll ease that burden and then you'll be able to be elevated a little bit more. You'll be happier. Don't we all deserve happiness at least for a great portion of our lives? I believe so. Smile. Yes. Yes. What are you guys doing? How are you being a difference? Hey guys, I did an interview um, with Heritage Hip Hop. Heritage Hip Hop. I did an interview with them. It's in a four-part series. And let me tell you, that interview was one of the hardest interviews I have ever done. And it's not because it was hard to answer or hard like I'm afraid. No, it wasn't even because of that. It was because He gave you questions that you really had to think through before you answered. And they were deep. Go check that out. Let me see if I can catch the link. I don't know if Eat Sleep is in here still, but usually she can find something and drop it hardcore real fast. So I don't know if she's still here. If not, I'm gonna just find it myself. Let's see. Yo, YouTube be catching me on my stills looking crazy. Mouth all open, head up. Looking mad crazy. I'm trying to find the link, okay, guys? So that's why when I get off these lives, I just be running. I just be running to that edit, that edit tool and be like, oh man, I need to change this picture quick, fast, and in a hurry. What in the world? Sorry, this is taking long. Like I said, I'm just trying to find. Okay, here it is. This is it right here. And I mean, like, I'm even afraid to watch the playback. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't even watched the playback. I haven't even watched the playback. So you guys, please watch it and tell me what you think. Here we go. I'm going to share the link right now into the chat. So go check out Heritage Hip Hop. I just dropped the link. Dead piece of clay, crumbled, dried up, so it can't be talked or shaped into anything. Every day is a learning day and a chance to inspire yourself to climb higher, climax in life, and the destinations. Reach for the stars. He said, reach for the asteroid. Reach for the asteroid. That's what he's saying. So, yes, guys, that's the link right there. I'm going to leave you guys with that. But don't leave just yet because I got to do my little outro. Guys, you are beautiful. You are amazing. There is no mistake about you. Everything that has happened in your life up until this point, maybe you had control over, maybe you haven't had control over. Maybe you contributed and knowingly contributed, maybe you didn't know you contributed. But now that you're aware, you have every reason and every right to make it different. And that way you can be the difference that our community needs, right? We all need extra encouragement. We all need extra encouragement. Why not be that extra encouragement for someone else? Thank you, Tim. I appreciate you too. I appreciate you giving me a little bit of time every single day. I really do. But it's the quote that I said the other day, right? The more we grow, the more we glow, and the more life is going to flow for us. Imagine if a lot of us continue to flow with the way life is going to make our appreciation of it so much better. Imagine if all it took for you was to just let it flow. Try it, guys. Try it. I've been trying it, and I've been pretty happy so far. I haven't had, I've had my little ups and downs here and there, but that's part of life. But I can get out quick. I hope that you guys rest so peacefully tonight that you'll wake up refreshed and ready to be the best version of yourself every single day. Please, guys, figure out what you are doing. Make your daily goals. Start writing them down. Give yourself 6 items or even 3. Just something to start you off. All right, Tim. Tell her I said night night. So until we meet again, guys, my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. If you ever want to get to know anything about me or any people that have been in the panel, look at the links down below. Again, guys, you are beautiful. Never forget that. You are beautiful. You deserve everything this life has to offer, but it's up to you. It is absolutely up to you to go for it, to dig deep, to fight for what is yours, what is rightfully yours. Fight for it. And you will know the true essence of living. What are you doing today? I'll see you guys tomorrow, every single night between 7 and 9. So until then, thank you again. And this is another episode of Hello